What's going on, guys? BriarRabbit here. Today, Microsoft got out on the internet and announced two huge pieces of news. Things that'll really get people excited about the Xbox One. The first one being that they are taking the Kinect out of the box. There will be two different SKUs available for the Xbox One. You will be able to get the same SKU that we've been buying so far that includes the Kinect for $500, and there will be a new SKU that does not include the Kinect. It will only include an Xbox One, a controller, a chat headset, and the cables. And that will retail for $399.99, the same price as a PlayStation 4. That's really big news for anybody who hasn't picked up an Xbox One yet, or anybody who's thinking about maybe picking up another one for another room in their house. I'm actually really excited about this. It's a little bit disappointing that the Kinect didn't turn out to be as useful as we had hoped before the release of the Microsoft Xbox One. However, getting more people onto their platform at this point is really going to be key. They're falling behind the PlayStation 4 platform really quickly. I think Microsoft has realized that, and offering a SKU that does not include the Kinect, which most people aren't too connected to anyway, for the same price as the PlayStation 4 will hopefully relate to a lot more sales for the Xbox One. I gotta tell you, that's awesome. You know, getting more people into the platform, having parity in sales between the two platforms, that's just gonna help gamers in general. You know, in a perfect world, I'd like to see each of these systems sell exactly as many as the other system, so they're in constant competition. So they're always fighting for customers. That creates situations where, you know, users get good deals, they get, you know, things that they ask for. If one company just runs away, if Sony PlayStation 4 just runs away with the market this time around, what we're going to see is a return of Sony from the PlayStation 2 era, where they just have such a huge market lead that they don't need to do things like give away free games or, you know, give away, you know, whatever they do. You know, they don't have to make all of these decisions that might cost them a little bit of money just to make users happy. So this is great news. Hopefully this will, you know, create a situation where Microsoft starts selling more consoles and starts catching up to the PlayStation 4. Regardless of if you are an Xbox One fan or a PlayStation 4 fan, parity in sales is a good thing for everybody. So this is really big news. However, that is not the only thing Microsoft announced today. They also told us that all these streaming services like Netflix and Hulu are going to come out from behind the Xbox Live paywall. So if you choose not to pay for Xbox Live subscriptions on a monthly basis, you'll still be able to stream video through Hulu, Netflix, or whatever other streaming service you're using for video. That is also a really big news. I think that's been a contention with gamers for a really long time. What does this have to do with your Xbox Live service? Really nothing. You're hiding this thing behind Xbox Live. You know, I have to pay you for Xbox Live just to be able to use my Netflix on the Xbox One, who I'm also paying. Plus, I'm paying my cable provider. This was early baloney from the get-go. It's good that they're getting rid of this. I think Microsoft, both of these announcements really tell me that Microsoft is kind of learning, right? I think they had a lot of hubris, similar to what Sony was feeling at the end of the PlayStation 2 era. When they first released their PlayStation 3, and they announced that thing for $700, and, you know, people were really pissed off about it. I think that a lot of that same kind of sentiment is how people felt about the Xbox One. You know, they announced that this thing is going to have the Kinect. It's going to cost $500. We're going to keep that stupid Xbox Live paywall for Netflix and Hulu. You know, all of that stuff. I think that Microsoft has really learned their lesson really quickly. These are two real 180s from what they were saying just a couple of months ago, especially from what they were saying last year at E3. I mean, Microsoft is, well, they're on the ropes, and I think they know that. You know, it's probably too early to say that they're losing the console war, but they're definitely behind. And I think they know that. They see that gamers are much happier with their PlayStation 4s. Not only is the PlayStation 4 more powerful, but it also is cheaper. So Microsoft really had a real problem on their hands. They had this Kinect that cost them $100 to build. They wanted that in every box, but it was driving up the cost of every Xbox One. So now, by getting rid of that Kinect, they can get the Xbox One in more gamers' hands and hopefully create parity between these two systems. Really to sell more Xbox Ones is what they need to be doing right now. And I gotta say, I'm really excited about this. I bet there's gonna be a lot of people who are gonna be really pissed off that Microsoft didn't announce this earlier or didn't do this from the get-go, because they already paid $500 for their Xbox One that comes with a Kinect that they never use. But even for people who already paid $500 for their Xbox One, this is still good news, because it's going to attract more people to your platform of choice, which means the developers are going to make more games for your platform of choice. So don't get too pissed off. I know that it's $100 that you wasted on an accessory that you're probably never going to use. This also means that the Kinect on the Xbox One is probably going to get developed for even less than we're seeing now, which is a disappointment. I had hopes that the Kinect would really be kind of like a next generation interface for the Xbox One. That's probably not going to happen now. It probably wasn't going to happen anyway, but it's almost definitely not going to happen now, because if a developer can't rely on it being there for every Xbox One, then there's really no reason to develop for it. So really exciting news today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know down in the comments. Tell me what you guys think about Xbox One's turnaround here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. What's going on, guys? BriarRabbit here. Today, Microsoft announced some huge news. I'm really excited about it. I'm going to tell you all about it in this video, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.